Hi there, folks! The transfer market is getting so hot, we barely have time to keep up with the latest signings. Share in the comments below which of these summer sagas is or was the most intriguing one for you. And don't forget to give a like to this video. And while you're typing, we better proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Inter Milan first-team centre-back Alessandro Bastoni has penned a new contract with the club until the summer of 2028. He has already made 164 appearances for Nerazzurri. Spain centre-back Inigo Martinez has switched Athletic Bilbao to Barcelona as a free agent. The contract is running for 2 years. Atletico Madrid have acquired former Leicester City defender Çağlar Söyüncü as a free agent. The contract is valid for 4 years. The 69-year-old Chilean head coach of Real Betis, Manuel Pellegrini, has concluded a new deal with the club until the summer of 2026. PSG have communicated with PSV that they will activate the €6 million buyback clause for Xavi Simons. However, the last word will lie with the player himself. Arsenal have reached an agreement for the transfer of Ajax defender Jurrien Timber for €40 million plus €5 million add-ons. The Dutch will sign a contract meant to last until the summer of 2028. Napoli centre-back Kim Min-jae has undergone a medical ahead of his departure to Bayern Munich. The agreement will be officially confirmed soon. Ethan Nwaneri, the youngest performer in the Premier League history, has sealed a new long-term contract with Arsenal. Germany wing-back Jonas Hofmann has moved from Borussia Mönchengladbach to Bayer Leverkusen for €10 million with a contract running for 4 years. Inter Milan have extended the contract with their leading attacking midfielder Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Their renewed agreement lasts for 4 years. Inter Miami are considering the option of recruiting 37-year-old River Plate midfielder Enzo Perez, who has previously made 26 appearances for Argentina. The UEFA Euro 2024 mascot will be named Albert. 32% of people voted for this option, while 29% voted for Bernardo, 22% for Bernhard, and 17% for Herzi von Baer. AC Milan have improved Chelsea's bid for Christian Pulisic to €22 million. The American wants to join Rossoneri. RB Leipzig have tabled a fourth bid for Lois Openda in the amount of nearly €43 million plus bonuses. RC Lens would probably agree to the proposed terms. Al Nasser have joined Al Hilal in the race for Barcelona central midfielder Franck Kessié. However, the Ivorian still has no plans to leave Barca. Al Ittifaq, who have recently appointed Steven Gerrard as head coach, are doing all their best to recruit Alvaro Morata this summer. Porto intend to loan Chelsea's talented Brazilian centre midfielder André Santos, who has yet to receive a work permit in England. However, no agreement has been made between the sides yet. Ángel Di Maria has penned a 1-year deal with Benfica. The other day, Benfica will officially announce the return of the legendary Argentine. AZ Alkmaar have turned down AC Milan's €19 million bid for Tijjani Reinders, though Rossoneri are expected to make a new one soon. The defensive midfielder insists on the move. ESPN made a list of the world's best left backs. Alphonso Davies took the first place, Theo Hernandez got placed second, and Alexander Zinchenko took the third spot. Former central midfielder and Cologne leader Elias Schiri has ended up at Eintracht Frankfurt on a free agent basis. Barcelona have identified Girona defensive midfielder Oriol Romeu as a replacement for Sergio Busquets. Oriol is known to be a La Masia graduate. Experienced centre-back Angelo Ogbonna has penned a 1-year contract extension with West Ham United. Atalanta have agreed on a transfer of Bayer Leverkusen left-back Mitchell Becker for €10 million. Arsenal have agreed a new long-term deal with winger Reiss Nelson. Porto have paid Gil Vicente €7 million for their Spanish striker Fran Navarro, who slotted 17 goals in the Portuguese league last season. Rennes have bought Nantes key performer Ludovic Blas for €15 million, who has decided to conclude a 5-year contract with the Red and Blacks representatives. Inter Milan director Ausilio on Man United bid for Onana. As of today, the proposals are not at the level we expected. At the moment, he is our goalkeeper, and Andre is a key player for us. We'd like to keep him, then we'll see what happens. We will wait for him on July 13th for pre-season. Everton and Olympique Marseille look set to battle it out for Sheffield United forward Limon Ndiaye, who got 14 goals and 11 assists in last season's championship campaign. Newcastle United have presented their latest high-profile signing Sandro Tonali, who came from AC Milan this summer. Ferland Mendy's agent has completely shrugged off the possibility of his client moving to Saudi Arabia clubs. Nothing to say. There is nothing. It's nonsense. Mendy is at Real Madrid. All good. Inter director Ausilio confirms Inter's desire to maintain Lukaku. Lukaku knows we want him back here. We are trying to find a solution. He's at Chelsea and we are in contact. They told us that he's not available on loan. We are exploring conditions for a permanent move. Let's see later in the window. Switzerland legend Haris Seferovic has moved from Benfica to UAE Pro League outfit Al Wasl. Saudi Arabia? No way. I'm only 26 years old and I believe I can show much more than what I've done so far. I want to return to my best shape, with important titles in Europe and return to Brazil's squad, Arthur Melo shared. Atletico Madrid managed to reach an agreement with Chelsea legend Cesar Azpilicueta. Today, he's expected to sign a contract with the Indians. Yesterday, we got the 2023 Euro Under-21 finalists. Spain and England will face each other in a showdown for the tournament silverware. And now, we are moving on to the main news of the release. Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane could be playing at the same club once again. The day before yesterday, Al Ahly secured the transfer of the stellar Brazilian, and yesterday, they actively began working on the move for the Senegalese forward from Bayern Munich. According to Florian Plettenberg, the Rotten are indeed willing to sell Mane, but there have been no official bids submitted yet. The representatives of both Al Ahly and Bayern have only had the first conversation, during which they were looking to find common ground. Mane himself would reportedly like to stay in Munich. By the way, Bayern Munich head coach Thomas Tuchel has held a personal meeting with Tottenham Hotspur icon Harry Kane. The English attacker wants to move only to Bayern, and a meeting with the German coach has totally assured Harry of his decision. Kane dreams of winning the Champions League together with Bavarian squad. But the main problem lies in the price tag worth 110 million euros, which Daniel Levy wants to get for his services. Bayern are trying to lower Tottenham board's appetite during negotiations. Inter Miami continue to be the main newsmakers in the US transfer market field. Since securing the deal with Lionel Messi, the worst team in the Eastern Conference have already succeeded in signing Sergio Busquets and are now also trying to convince Eden Hazard to join the project. Inter Miami made the first bid, and the stellar Belgian took time to think of it. Earlier on, Hazard had already turned down proposals from Saudi Arabia clubs, and the media wrote that he would have preferred to play in the MLS. We would like to remind you that Sergio Ramos is also closing in on Inter Miami move. The main goal of Manchester United in the ongoing transfer market campaign is to get a new first-choice goalkeeper, but right after the Red Devils will immediately switch to boosting the centre forward role. United have previously tried to acquire Kane and Victor Osimhen, though both deals proved to be too difficult to pull off. Therefore, now the right side of Manchester has identified Atalanta ace Rasmus Højlund as their current main target. The club from Bergamo has reportedly demanded 60 million euros for the Dane. Last season, Højlund scored 9 goals in 32 Serie A appearances. Fenerbahce prodigy Arda Güler has eventually chosen Real Madrid over Barcelona. Yesterday, Los Blancos finalized the deal with the Turkish giants, willing to pay their required 20 million euros and letting Güler join the first team. Fenerbahce president Ali Koç has confirmed the prospect's departure from the club, despite efforts to keep him for the next season. I can confirm that Arda will leave because he wants to leave. We found formulas where he can stay at Fenerbahce, but he decided to leave. Yesterday, PSG officially presented Luis Enrique as a new manager, but the main event was certainly a question to Nasser Al-Khelaifi regarding the future of Kylian Mbappe. We do not want him to leave for free in 2024. Our position is clear. If Kylian wants to stay, we want him to stay, but he needs to sign a new contract. We don't want to lose the best player in the world for free. It's impossible. I was completely shocked when I heard Kylian wanted to leave for free. He's a great boy, a gentleman, so living for free, weakening the biggest club in his country, that's not him. I was shocked and disappointed. With that said, it can be assumed that PSG have officially put Mbappe up for a transfer list. Stock up on popcorn and let's see what comes next. Guys, a great video about Arda Güler was recently released on our Inside Football project. Click on the link and you will get to know why Barcelona and Real Madrid were battling so hard for his signature. This guy is incredible. Enjoy watching. Thank you all for your attention and see you in a bit.